Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we will be learning about amortization and outstanding balance. This is a lesson from your, I think, grade 11 general mathematics, and actually this is a practical lesson that most of us can make use of in the future. So let's start with amortization. You probably have heard of this, and um, just to recall, amortization is the action or process of reducing or paying off a debt with the regular payments. And outstanding balance, on the other hand, is the balance remaining from that amortization, from the loan or mortgage you have taken. So there will be, in this video, I will be introducing two formulas. One formula to, the first formula is to solve for amortization, and the second formula is to solve for the outstanding balance. But first, let us start with amortization. So there are problems that will say they will be paying monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or yearly. The other term for yearly is annually. So a problem you may encounter would say Mrs. Gomez is paying her monthly amortization, or how much is her quarterly amortization, or semi-annually or yearly amortization. So it depends on the problem, what you should use. So in the formula there will be a variable m, which may vary depending on what what term or what amortization term is used. So there are four choices. So if the problem asks for the monthly amortization, your m should be equal to 12, because there are 12 months in a year. If it's saying quarterly, then m should be equal to 4. If semi-annually, if the problem says semi-annual amortization, then m is equal to 2. Or if it's saying yearly or annually, then m is equal to 1. So your m can vary depending on the problem. It can be 12, 4, 2, or 1. Or monthly amortization, quarterly amortization, semi-annually amortization, or yearly amortization. So let's go ahead and solve for an example for this one. So here is the problem. A real estate property is put on mortgage for 10 years. Okay, at a rate of 8% per annum. If the mortgage is 7 million pesos, find the monthly amortization. So the formula you should be using is this one. P is equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus j to the negative n over j. So this is the formula. So I hope you have your scientific calculator with you. For reference, P is the principal value, and R is the regular payment. This is what you will be paying monthly. From this problem, it's monthly. Okay? J here can be solved by using J is equal to rate over M. And N, from this exponent here, N is equal to M times T. So from the problem, let's list down the givens. So this formula is what you should use for solving amortization. So from the problem, we have the givens. Given, we know that the principal value or the mortgage or the loan, the value of loan is 7 million pesos. Our rate is here 8%. 8%. In decimal form, this is 8% or 0.08. Okay? So what is our M here? So since we are paying monthly, M should be 12. Now that we have M and rate, we can solve for J. So J is rate 0.08 divided by 12. This is 0.0007 in three significant figures. Then our N, because it's M times T, M is 12 and T here, how many years? T should be in years. T is years. How many years should she be paying this monthly amortization? So it's 10. N equals 120. So that is our given. Now all we have to do is plug the values in our formula. Then we will have this, the solution. We have P equals 7 million, B equal to R. This is what we're looking for. R is the regular payment or the monthly amortization. 1 plus quantity of 1 plus J 0.007 to the negative 120 divided by J 0.007, and that's it. So we have 7 million equal to R, and this quantity here is equal to 1 0.007. This should be 81. So I just realized my error here. This is not the plus sign. I apologize. This is actually minus. So please do not make the same mistake as I did. This is actually minus. So we have 7 million. We divide both sides by 81. So we are left with R. R is then equal to 7 million divided by 81. We have R is 86.419.75. This is the final answer. So if we're asked, find the monthly amortization, the answer is this person will be paying 86,419.75 pesos per month for 10 years. Okay, so now that we have solved for the amortization, let's proceed to another example for solving an outstanding balance. So, let me just copy and paste the problem here. So this is the problem. So now we have Mrs. Lazaro got a loan of 800,000 pesos. She promised to pay the loan every 6 months for 5 years. The semi-annual payment is 103,603.66 pesos. If money is worth 10% compounded semi-annually. So the question here is, how much is the outstanding balance after the third payment? So there's a period or a series of payments Mrs. Lazaro make. Okay, so if she's paying semi-annually, the third payment is after a year and a half, 1 year and 6 months, right? Because in 1 year, when you say semi-annual, you have two payments to make in 1 year. Okay, so let's get on with the formula. So the formula for solving the outstanding balance is B sub K equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus J to the power of quantity of N minus K over J. Okay, so we have a new variable here. It's letter K. So J is still the same. J is still equal to rate. Okay, J is still equal to rate over M, and K here is the term of payment, or the kth term of payment. So we just plug in our values. We know that B and K here from the given. Let's just write down the given first. Givens. So the given, the loan is 800,000 pesos, right? And that's actually letter P. This is actually letter P if we're using to solve for the monthly amortization. But the amortization, this is P if we're solving for the amortization. Here we're solving for the outstanding balance. B for balance. This is B for balance. And R for regular payments. Regular payment. So the given here is we're not using P, but we're using R. So what is the regular payment? How much is the regular payment? Semi-annual, we have 103,603.66. And what is M? Because this is semi-annual, if you go to the if you recall, when we have semi-annual, M will be equal to 2, right? Yes, I have written it here. If it's semi-annual, then M should be equal to 2. Now let's go back. So the rate here is 10% or 0.10. So the J here is 0.10 over 2. This is 0.05. Since N is equal to MT, M is 2 and T is 5. Very good, 5. Because this is how long she will be paying it semi-annually. So N is equal to 10. So what else? What is letter K? If K is the term of payment, they are asking how much is the outstanding balance after the third payment. So this is K is equal to 3. Now let's solve. We have all the given information. Solution. So we have B sub 3 since K is equal to 3. The third term, we're looking for the balance, outstanding balance after 1 year and 6 months. The third term, if we're paying semi-annually. Then R is 103,603.66. 1 minus 1, quantity of 1, plus 0.05 to the power of negative n, then minus k, 3, divided by 0.05. Okay, so let's just zoom in. This is 103,603.66 times. This is 1 minus 1.05 to the power of negative 7 over 0.05. 103,603.66. This is 5.786. So we multiply this together, we have there's a point here. 599,489.46. This is with interest. So Mrs. Lazaro, if if Mrs. Lazaro will get a loan worth 800,000 pesos and will pay 103,603.66 semi-annually, and the interest is 10% compounded semi-annually. In the third payment, the remaining balance is 599,489.46 pesos. So, ito na lang ang matitirang bayarin niya after third payment. Okay? So, I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, you can comment down on the comment section. So I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching and good night.